I am humbled, I am moved by it, and just when I got the call or the email, it was just, again, overwhelming. And this is a great institution. I spent some very, very formative years here. It's where I decided what to do with my life, and I'm just somewhat stunned. I'm very appreciative and very humbled. Well, education has been my life. I was thinking the other day that ever since I've been 5 years old, and that's a few years ago, my life has revolved around the beginning and the ending of semesters. For 43 years in semester to semester, summer school, it was wonderful. I have no regrets and wouldn't change a thing. It was a ritual, and it was a fun ritual. I can never forget the first class that I walked into. I can even tell you, I think it was the old Fine Arts Building 161. That's a parking lot now. But that was my first class. I was teaching Speech 101, Basic Speech. And my department chair had hired me. I was a graduate teaching assistant, and he gave me a textbook and a class roll and pointed me to the classroom and said, "Good luck." So that was the beginning. And then I would spend 8 years here, and then I went to Amarillo College to teach mass communication and speech. Continued to really enjoy what I was doing, and we did television production work and a radio station. I then moved into a division chair over the Division of Language, Communication, and Fine Arts, and then to Vice President of Academic Affairs, which was a wonderful job. And then I spent my last 6 years as president of Amarillo College. So started right here as a teaching assistant, and fortunately I was lucky enough to progress. And WT had a really profound influence on me because this is where I really learned what I wanted to do for a living. It was a perfect combination for me. I worked for 19 years. I worked 8 years as the weekend weatherman at the ABC affiliate, KVII, under a great meteorologist named Lynn Slesick. And then I went over and worked at Channel 4, the NBC affiliate, KAMR, for 11 years under another wonderful meteorologist, Roy McCoy. And they were so nice to me, and they trained me a lot. But I could teach what I loved to teach during the week. Then on weekends, I could go to the TV station and kind of practice what I taught. And it made for a long week, but I really liked that. That was a real surprise. I was retiring, and at my retirement reception, a couple of our faculty members had spearheaded that, and they had gotten approval from some other people, including the board. And it was a total surprise, and I was so overwhelmed at that and just absolutely moved by it. So I'm so appreciative of that. We are in this business for students, and I think back over a 35-year career, really 43 years when you count WT and AC, and I'm just so proud of those students, and so many of them are kind enough to come back and visit, and they've done wonderful things. But to have that program named after me was truly overwhelming. Get involved on campus. There's so many opportunities with student organizations and student clubs, and doing things like your television production work, where you can make sure that you take advantage of all of these opportunities that are available to you. Get involved in student life, maybe student government. Go to football games, go to basketball games, and just soak it up, because there will come a time when you look back and say, you know, those were some of the best years of my life, those years I spent at West Texas A&M University.